This is why we can't have nice things. I'm gonna make a holder for this, don't I? You buggers. Maybe I should figure out how to attach it to the hay feeder. That's a good idea. We're in the barnyard. It's a Wednesday. The ground is frosty. It's a lot of hay. I forgot to put a tarp over the hay. And it rained for like 4 days. Only gotta do that once to learn your lesson. Don't worry, that's just in there purely for insulation. But it's also hasn't been tarp, so it's moldy, so I'm gonna take it out. But this is what we have going. We've got one support in. We put up one pallet when we built the hay feeder. That's what I need to build for the mineral feeders. Honestly, I should just wooden box it. Live and learn, folks. Live and learn. We're patching up holes here, and I've got a lot of holes to cover so it doesn't leak on these guys. We got a lot to do. One day at a time. Chickens. But today, right now, you're just gonna watch me put up a solar shed light in the coop with a timer. It's pretty cool. And I don't know where my tripod is, so we'll figure out how to film that. Probably just a whole lot of this. And then we gotta muck out the coop, our weekly muck. And I'm adding a layer of fresh pine that I didn't get to add last week. And going to do the other shutter. Put that on there. Whenever we're doing anything in the chicken coop, the goal is to not have the goats interrupt. Talking about you, little Willard. Mr. Tiny thinks he can go anywhere. Oop. Beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep, beep. You're very fluffy today. It must be cold. So, is there a little solar light? Has a little hook on top. Pretty cool. I think we're gonna go for that corner. Oh, there's already a hole there, so I don't have to frickin' drill one. Frick yeah. Okay. So, this is a cool setup. I'll link it in the description. And links to the junction box. And basically, it goes by like a pull cord setting, which is pretty cool with the instructions. And I'm probably going to leave it on, I don't know yet. I got to calculate time. So if I pull it in the morning, so when Dan wakes up at 6 a.m., if he pulls it then to wake the chickens up, it's going to be 8 p.m. when it turns off. Okay, we can actually probably maybe go and pull it at like 7 a.m. Yeah, pull it at 7 a.m. tomorrow. It'll turn off around 9. Which means, yes, it's on all day when we don't need it. But the point is to lengthen the day cycle. So I wouldn't want to pull it at night because I just wouldn't want them super restless and unable to sleep. and I wouldn't want it all night. So we'll try the day cycle. If I need to pull it, say when I leave for work around 9 or 10. If I need to pull it then and then keep it on, it would shut off probably about midnight. That would be fine. That would allow them plenty of sleep. So we will see, I guess. The great chicken experiment. All right. Excellent. Okay, so now I have to unplug this pluggy thingy and feed it through all the cobwebs. If I was a smart woman, I would clean it first. I might just do that actually. Let's see. Okay, put the switch junction box there. We're just gonna use a little paint scraper, get these guys out of here. When you live in the woods, you really learn to appreciate spiders. They do a lot. A lot. Okay. Let's get it through here. Cool. Ta-da. Now that I'm out here, I'm thinking to myself, if I were to need to pull this and it's dark, do I want to come into the fence chicken run? Or would I rather do this and pull the cord right outside? So if I were to keep it inside the chicken run, it would be covered. But, I mean, it's nothing to just build a covered box over here. So, we're going to do that. Pull this guy out. Why? There we go. Nice and straight. Make it all pretty once we're done. As pretty as a chicken coop like can be. So, let's put it through. Should we put it through up here? That's probably a good idea. Oh, I can't reach. I have to jump. Oh, hello, my little friend. Come on. Excellent. Excellent. To Mildred. What? Mildred. So talkative. Another one molting in there. She's looking pretty rough. Mildred, not everyone can be as pretty as you. Honestly. I know. Life is so hard. Okie dokie. Nice. Nice. Eh? Or eh. Higher up is better. Alright. What's up? Your mouth is dirty. You have a faux hawk. What's the other one doing? What are you doing? Billy Bob? What are you doing? Devious. very devious. You're up to no good, aren't you? No, don't come over here. I don't need your help. I don't want it either. What is that? Oh, don't nibble that. Husband and I were like, we don't need the screws it came with. Sorry to interrupt. Can I help you? Went to the house, got some reinforcements with a bit wider of a head, and then I found this jumbo boy. We're gonna put him right in the center. What do you think? Good idea? Yeah. Okay. Let's do it. Very nice. Excellent. Okie dokie, Smokey. There she is. There's a little bit of a lip that goes over the panel a little bit, but I'm not too worried. As the sun's right behind the trees there, it's about to peek out. So it's in a good spot for the mid-morning, afternoon sun. Willard, you're no help. You're no help, mister. So let's reattach this. How are we gonna do this with the camera? Okay, okay. Now you can sort of see what I'm doing. So this just plugs in. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. And we're just gonna screw that up. Just nice and watertight. Cool. She's charging. She is charging. Amazing. All right, and then for the rest of this cord, same thing. I'm just gonna tuck it behind the 2x4 frame for the chicken run. But I'm gonna leave this big watertight connector thingamabob out. Hey, come on, get up in there. Okay, excellent. He's charging. Electronics are really hard to film, but you can see we've got 3 bars going. Perfect. I have made you artificial sun. Ungrateful bastard. This is what it looks like when the new bedding's on. So I pretty much just focus it on the nesting boxes and the shelves. The floor still has like that month-old stuff composting, and it's perfectly fine. It's not dirty per se. It's breaking down. Healthy microbes are in there, and those are the healthy microbes that are going to eat up your mites and shit. So the girls are really distraught because I found their secret hiding spot behind, she's looking for her eggs now, behind the nesting boxes. They were laying, and look at how many eggs I found. I'm so happy I changed the bedding because they were getting so muddy in there. We've got our light up. I've got to toggle it on again because I turned it off somehow. So, and we've got our new shutter on. So I made this one longer because I didn't cut these holes at an even length. And we've got a gap on this one. So I'm just going to play it by ear. And I'm going to see how it goes with the winter. I'll see how drafty it gets in there from there. And if I need to add another bar, I will do that. They don't need to be perfect. They just need to work. Use what you have, do what you can, that sort of thing. So we're looking good now. And come look at how many eggs these girls had in there from today and yesterday. And God knows how long the other eggs were hanging out. I've also got to fix this before the winter. Obviously, this wire is unraveling itself as we're hooking it onto the other chicken wire. So I've really just got to build onto it and give it like an upper frame. And it'll be fine if I have an upper frame. And it'll be so much easier for me to just open the door. This is one of the cotton candy bins my mom uses for her lemonade stand. Yes, I took them. I know. I'm the worst. There's easily, like, some of them are so muddy, but there's easily over, like, over 30 in there. Probably 40 to 50. So I think we got to do some baking this week to use up some of these. She's charging. She's looking good. This freezer used to be over there. Let me put down this stuff. Okay, so this freezer, it used to be over here, but moved it over. And obviously it's super dirty. It was keeping soil at one point, and then it was keeping bedding. And then when we just had the 20 chickens, we were keeping pellets in there, but it leaks. So it's not good for any food storage. So obviously this is all moisture here that's coming in around the seal. So I don't want to like do away with it. I want to still use it. But I'm thinking it'd be fine for just keeping, I don't know, gardening stuff in. Maybe my extra, I have a whole bunch of planters for seeds. I need a better place to store them. Maybe I'll store them in here. And then I can get my seedlings ready over here. And it'd be nice to frame out a garden here. But, I don't know. This spot is sort of cleaned up, tidied up. We've got scrap wood there. A bunch of stuff that, came with the house. I've got a hay bale there. I just kind of chucked over. It was so wet. And we've got this old barbecue that we got to do away with somehow. We have probably 3 barbecues on this property that just don't work, that we need to bring to the landfill. I almost said landmine. Nope, landfill. That's probably one of the hardest parts about off-grid living, is keeping up with your own trash disposal. Especially because the landfill is like an hour and a half drive from here. So, like, it's not a thing we do often. We burn what we can, and then anything we can't burn that's too big, explosive, etc., we will just put it in a pile and wait until we can get to landfill. So I think that's enough winterizing for this morning. I've got to go into town and get some more chicken feed. And then I gotta get some more 2x4s for the goat shed expansion for the roof. And then I'm gonna get my blood drawn for the doctor. So that's what we're doing. What? Squawk. So happy. So I was able to fill a flat of 30. Those 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus 12. So that is 46 eggs. Oh man. Done. Or you're so cute. These guys are getting spoiled today. Got a bunch of half-off bananas. They've already been chomping at this. We've got a couple of apples. We've got some pumpkin. These buggers are stealing the minerals. Get. But I'm working on teaching Juno that she can flip that up on her own. I'm happy. Mama's very happy. Good girl. Did she nudge you away? Hey. Hey. Come on. Oh, she's such a bugger. She's just eating leaves. You see? Some pumpkin? You have a pumpkin nose? What are you doing? Are you happy? Your nose, it's orange. Okay, you're gonna orange beard too. Look at you. Husband.
What?
Husband. Tell the camera what you're doing.
Trying to get this thing to thread into this propane tank.
Do you need assistance?
So threads. It looks like it's good at this though.
Yeah, it needs to thread backwards. Instead of righty-tighty, you go lefty-loosey. What you were doing.
What?
You're good.
Going?
You're good.
Am I going?
Yep. Yep.
There we go. Here's my wrench at.
Wrench?
There.
It's on an angle though.
Is it? Oh, right there.
You want to put another stump underneath it for it to sit on?
Yeah.
There's a flat one here, that little one.
Yeah, I got it.
Sometimes women use brain. Here, I hold. You thread. Ew. That's what you want to hear.
That's not going in.
There you go.
I will not. There we go. This is really difficult.
Just the angle of it.
Yeah.
This is a small boy.
So, okay, I gotta go this way.
And we could put another log on it.
Okay, wrench.
It fell out over yonder.
Shit.
Here, you get up, I'll hold it. So
Apparently I have
this
to change the tank. We got big tanks.
will be motivated to get a big tank faster. So this line feeds into our stove. We're going to see if the stove works. And I'm filming it because Dan couldn't find anything that showed this angle online. So this is the connector.
fix that valve. Ah, shit. It just broke.
So the previous owners made a pretty grave error with this spring in that they dug a hole for them to get their drinking water from. Cedar filtered root drinking water. And that caused that hole was, that size that I'm showing now. And over the year that we've occupied this area, this land, it grew to, I can show you, this giant well size. And that's what we don't want. We don't need to be diverting water from its natural area. So I've been working on slowly damming up this area so that it can still filter through if the stream here overflows into this area. It can still overflow into this secondary path. But for the most part, I want it following its natural main path because this second route was really only carved out once that cedar spring was dug out, which really, really peeved me. Hello.
Get a new piece trimmed.
We're gonna need what?
Get a new piece of line.
That's okay.
One step closer.
Yeah, that's all right. It held up pretty well with the first flood. It hasn't moved too much. And I don't think this area overflowed too much.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of damming up this area still a little bit more.
Good.
Yeah. Do it up. And then I'd like to clear some of this wreckage. Just a lot of fallen trees right into the stream that have naturally fallen there. So it's actually illegal for you to be cutting deliberately. Not sure what the data is on clearing what has fallen though naturally. So I'll look into that. Just trying not to deliberately change the ecosystem too much, trying to just support what's naturally here with some healthy ecoculture. But yeah, quite a lot has fallen there. That could be cleared. And just, kind of put to the side of the stream boundaries just to naturally support where it goes. Kind of like curves over here and goes over there behind the land into the big brook on the other side. So we shall see. The animals love coming back here for their fresh water. Yeah, we like the dirty stream water, don't we, Miss Chicken? They often don't even touch their own water that we put out for them. They usually come back here. Hi. What? Yes, Juno? Can I help you? You know what? Really great thing to do would be to relocate some of that fallen lumber to this area here just to fill it back in. Protect the aquaculture of the cedar trees here that have been here for about 100 years now or longer. Juno, come on. Come on. Good girl. You listen so good. Come on, guys. I know. I know. I'll build the door. Go build the door. I'll sit down and watch the man do the work. He's shortening the hose. How long is that hose? 100? 75?
50, I think.
50? What do you think, Harry? Ow! Ow! Willard, my hair. Slow. Don't bite me. Don't bite me. I get it. You want apples. I get it. This is like her and me both. You like my little brick frame I put around the insulation mesh? Ow! Don't bite me. Stop. Okay. It wasn't the goats, actually. It was me.
Oh.
And I tried to put it back on, and there was no easy way to do it.
There we go. Water pressure will be way better now.
Oh, cool. I see what you did. Are you going to have to clamp it?
Yep.
So now it's just that way. Willard. Stop it. Do no. Booger.
Because I didn't want to run a fucking heated conduit all through that, right? So.
No, that's a mess. Hey, that's my ear. Please don't.
Problem with fittings that fit tight.
You can do it with muscles. I believe in you. Not even the chicken's helping. I wonder if Neffy's pregnant or if she's just fluffy.
Probably just fluffy.
Probably just fluffy. You know, you really can't eat my hair. It's attached to my head.
This is the best tool.
You're the best tool. Oh, that's my necklace. Don't break it. Don't break it. Ow! Ow! That's my braid. You guys are not helpful. You're not. How am I supposed to become a big YouTube star when you're rubbing on me, trying to hold the camera level? Hi. Hi. Alright, well, Dan's gonna prep this for the heated conduit. Willard, what are you doing, bud? You're gonna have to figure out how to get out of that situation yourself. Oh. Come here. Willard. Ah. Good boy. Come here. Oh, it's really on there, eh, dude? You're so stupid. Yeah, you're a dummy. Hey, get out of here. Yeah, food's not in here anymore. Sorry to disappoint you. Scram. Okay, so last little project of the day before we have dinner. Our driveway currently looks like this, and we do not have the money to repair the ruts that will be getting worse in the spring once the refreezing and thawing cycles begin. So no more lot to fix, but we do have a shite ton of river rocks. Yeah, so these river rocks were already like washed, cleaned, ready to go, and they're about like just over like a two quarter minus. Dan says they're exactly a 2 quarter minus, but I think they're more like a two minus, or maybe close to a 2.5 minus or something. I don't know. Is that a grade? So that was surrounding our wood stove inside. So he loaded them up already, and I'm gonna do the easy part for him while he finishes wrapping the conduit around the hose and reprimes our water, gets that running. I'm going to basically just dump them and use the shovel to do a semi-grade to fill in these holes. So the goal is basically to fill mostly in the middle. You want a dome when you're doing your grading, so that the water flows off into the ditch this way and that way. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. We don't have well-defined ditches. That's something else we will have to work on in the future. But the drainage, at least done that way, is excellent. We just need to define a ditch this way, because over here on the other side is our brook. So I'm gonna do that. Dope. That'll work. These are really fucking heavy. That was rude. Alright, stay put. Be nice. Start this one. That one. So the reason we're taking these rocks out from around our wood stove is because the cats keep using them as their litter. So, no. It's a huge mix. So, I'm gonna stay put this time when I move this one. Yep, there we go. Okay, I am going to. Yep, that works. Yeah. What are these? Like, is that all plates or something? I don't know. That's what happens when you buy a camp full of them full time. A whole bunch of unique, interesting things to find. Alright, so I'm going to turn it over. Just beginning to fill our whole situation here. I got one more tiny bucket. I'm concentrating over here. Trying to take care of garbage as I go here. Oh, we have pennies. Find a penny, pick it up. All day long they'll have good luck. Actually, these kind of smell like cactus, so I'm gonna leave them here. Okay. So we probably have another 3 buckets left to go here to put over this bad area. Again, like, I'm fully aware, not even beginning to fill up this area. It's not even making a dent, especially on that side here. But it's a start. Little by little, we will get there. So I'm gonna finish raking in some rocks. I'm gonna toss some bigger ones over into the deeper trenches here just to fill her up a little bit, and then we're gonna drive over it. So that's what we're gonna do. There's an area really deep over here. Can't see on camera, but a little bit of filling, a little bit of second time. Cool. These guys are a little bigger, so I don't know if I'll love them there, but over time, our vehicles are gonna just push it aside anyway, so if it's too big, that's okay. Figure it out, we go. These are pretty dang slow down our driveway. Really just not hoping on making any more ruts any bigger, deeper than they already are. You know what? There's a few good alder sticks I can pack it with as well, so I might do that. That's a long one. That's perfect. Dan did this last year, and I was like, there's no way that's going to work. But by the spring, it had been fully like submerged into the dirt and really help with drainage and driving along. So just lining up a few of those can really help it grow out. Let's do this big one too. Yeah, have to call this video Redneck driveway passing. Oh yeah. Driveway down. Okay. Right on. Cool. These broken down pieces too are pretty working awesome. Filling in space. There you go. Not so bright in the middle of winter getting you out of a rut though. Cool. Alright, let's see how that drives over. Dan will have to practice down a little bit more for me in the truck, but we'll see. We will see. Redneck road passing, everyone. That's how we do it. Nice. Bit of crunching. Good. Good. Excellent. I'm gonna just do that a couple times. Get her in there. I'm only Dan's the one doing this, but it's pretty. Yeah, there we go. It's pretty low, so I'm not worried. Once more. Good. All right, that's enough for now. Dan can get the rest with his, oh yeah. So that's a redneck road patch, babe. All right, I'm gonna drive out and then turn around. Just going real slow. That's how we do it down our driveway. No one's speeding in. Oh, I guess some people are hunting. What the hell are you doing here? People park all the time over here. I actually hate it. But it's a good place to sit or park if you're doing a little hunting. But you can't hunt down here, so I wonder where the hell they are. Because all down here is our property. Or my landlord's. Oh yeah. She's packed in pretty good there. Excellent. So I'm just kind of going, following the normal tracks. Amaze balls. That helped a lot. It did. That's great. Hey guys, and so in that last video, oh, excuse me, it's morning, I'm still waking up. In that last video, you saw us putting up the solar light for the chicken coop. We fed them pumpkin, lots of pumpkin, bananas, a bunch of other treats. I put up those mineral feeders, showed you how the goat shed expansion was going. We were prepping the hose that goes from the spring to our house for our running water, for a heated conduit, which is basically a cord that we wrap around the hose to keep it warm over the winter. When we plug it into the generator and we turn on the generator, it keeps everything warm and running and defrosting, which is going to be huge help. And then you saw me do some Redneck road repair at the end, and I'm actually happy to say that that's holding up really, really well. And I'm about to finish editing this one and upload it and then start filming the next one. So you can see the updates, the finished heated conduit and the sunken in road repair that we did, and some other fun stuff. So thanks for watching, guys. Dan and I really appreciate it, and we really like sharing on here, so all our friends and family can see, and then we get some other feedback and some other range with some of the other homesteading community, so that's really nice and fun. All right, have a great day, guys. See you next time.